one thing that I always want to ask people who've had successful relationships for that long, when you look on the outside and you see so many people struggling, what do you think is maybe is missing in their behaviors when it comes to maintaining a long-lasting relationship?
A lot of it is what I see is people are so centered on themselves and centered on making themselves happy and making sure that they get everything that they want and not worrying about what their partner wants. And you've got to compromise with your partner. You've got to sit there and you've got to talk about, okay, well, if I want to do this today, then okay, I'll do this tomorrow with you, because we may not all like the same things. I mean, my husband loves to, drink. I don't drink, but I tolerate it. And I don't say tolerate. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say allow, but I know that he's going to drink. So I'm like, okay, fine. You're drinking. I'm not drinking. We're cool. Tomorrow we're going to go do something I want to do, because we may go out and have a few drinks. I may get an iced tea or whatever, but you have to compromise and you have to do what both of you like or do things that maybe you might like, but your partner might not like, or something your partner might like that you may not like. So you have to compromise and just kind of go along and go with the flow of things because I think it's very important when you start getting so centered on what you want that you forget about what other people in the relationship want.
Do you then think there's too much individuality in the relationships then?
Yes, I think so. I think it's too many people are focused on what makes them happy instead of what would make them happy as a couple together. And you see so many marriages, especially if you look at Hollywood, so many marriages after 2 or 3 years, they're breaking up. And it's because they're all centered about what they want in their life, not what they want together as a couple.
That's interesting because you have like team, right? And people say that I'm a team, but they're like, there's no I in team, but there's an M and an E. There's a me in
Uh-huh.
team, right? And I think what some people seem to forget, and I created this with my partner, is that, and it goes back to what I said about the hierarchy, because when I coach women, I tell them the same thing. And I say that when you're in the relationship, the top of that pyramid of love
Hmm.
is the relationship. It's above the two people in it.
Hmm.
Then it's the two people in it. Then if there's any children, there's children in it. Then at the bottom of that pyramid is the entire world.
Hmm.
Friends, family, acquaintances, coworkers, wherever. And one thing that you mentioned is that people let other people get inside their relationship who aren't a part of it. Why
Uh-huh.
do you think that happens?
Honestly, I think people are so busy looking for validation outside of their relationship with people that they know and around them. Like, oh my gosh, you have the perfect marriage. Or, oh my gosh, I love what you guys do this together. And when you start comparing yourselves to what other people have in their relationships, because nobody knows what's going on behind closed doors in anybody's houses. And so until you walk in their shoes, you don't know. So people are so busy comparing, oh, well, that couple goes out and they go out all the time, or that couple goes on amazing vacations, or this or that. I remember a conversation I had with a friend of mine that was talking about, I wish my husband would build me stuff like your husband does for you. And because I'm in my blog cabin right now, my husband helped, do the blog cabin. But and I looked at her and I was like, well, you know what? I really wish that my husband, we would go out more like you and your husband do. And she was like, oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. So when we start looking and instead of comparing, we start having conversations with other couples, we start realizing that things aren't always the picture perfect thing that we always see because every marriage comes with struggles and you have to make the commitment to work together because when you make that commitment to say, uh, for better or for worse, and sickness and health until death do us part. Those are lifelong commitments. They aren't like for 5 years. They aren't for 10 years. I mean, early on in our marriage, like I said, I was pregnant when we got married, but also I lost my sister. We got married in April and I lost my sister from cancer in May. So that was my sister was my best friend, and that was a devastating loss to me. And he helped me through that. I mean, I could have easily just said, nope, wipe my hands. I'm done. I don't want to be around anybody. I don't want to be in a relationship. But you have to lean on each other through the good and the bad times.